That's all.
All inside. Inside. Go right inside around.
I think something for this stuff
Shoulder, right?
Now, sorry, he's going to be right there.
No. Which one? So it's just
For now. Where do you station?
from that side, and then you'll come and point up this side just to view the face again. Very nice. Yeah, you on that side. Yeah, no. And then at times you'll come through this side just to get the face. For now, he's going to do this just to show the system. You offer Sure.
Go to train water.
dear family and friends, I would kindly ask that you put phones on silent or off to observe some silence. Thank you. Once again, Prem Namaste to one and all. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Siu, and I'm related to the family through marriage, and Lal happened to be my Mosa. It is with sadness that we have gathered here today to bid farewell to Dhanraj Parasram Maharaj, affectionately known as Joe or Lal to his family and friends. Lal passed on yesterday, the 15th of September, at the age of 74 years. Born on March 3rd, 1951, Lal had a fulfilling career as a planner at Unilever, where he was known for his dedication and expertise. He was a hands-on individual, always ready to lend a helping hand at family functions and gatherings. His jovial personality, love for a good time, and spontaneous sense of humor made him the life of the party. Joe or Lal was a die-hard Manchester United fan. Now that I mentioned that, I am most certain that the current form of Manchester United has contributed largely to the deterioration of Lala's health. He hailed from a spiritually rich family background with many learned priests in the family. His late dad was one of them. As a husband and father, Lal made huge sacrifices to ensure that his wife and children were well catered for in all aspects. He ensured that all of the needs were provided for. By his demise, he left behind his loving wife Penny, his 3 children Rio, Shiromi, and Cheryl, 4 granddaughters, his brother Raj, his sisters Chiki and Sabi, and a host of family and friends who will dearly miss him. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, dear family and friends, on behalf of the family, I would like to thank all of you for making the time to come to farewell to Lal. Thank you all for your support and words of encouragement. This is not goodbye. It's just till we meet again. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call upon Natasha, who will say a few words. Thank you.
Namaste, good afternoon, family and friends. I am Natasha Gordon, and the late Dhanraj is actually my mom. But as I go through my speech, you'll hear me referring to him as Lal Kaka. The story is very long. I've always called him Lal Kaka, but I lost. So on behalf of my family, my Mosi, Sani, my mom Chicks, who's unfortunately not with us today. She's away in India, but she sends all the love to everyone. And my Uncle Raja, my cousins, nieces, and nephews. I humbly stand here today to honor the life and memory of our beloved Lal Kaka. As I said, he's actually my mom. So he was a man whose heart was as big as his love for family. He cherished every moment spent with us, always making time for laughter, stories, and togetherness. His family was his pride and joy. He was immensely proud of Shiromi, Rio, and Cheryl, and his beautiful granddaughters, Shrishmita, Sanju, Dia, and Binali. Often Lal Kaka would proudly share posts on family chats of their girls' academic achievements, and you'll always hear success stories of Rio's business and what's his next venture, and in which country Rio is going to be. Lal Kaka, as Uncle Stu mentioned, was a passionate soccer fan. And yes, after Sunday night's match, we are so convinced the cause was Man City. A true supporter of Manchester United, whether the team was winning or facing challenges, he stood by their unwavering loyalty, reminding us of the power of dedication and spirit. I would like to share this moment with everyone. So many years ago, we had a family reunion in South Coast, and we were all there, and Lal Kaka was watching the soccer match, and it was an amazing match. Man United won, and it was a winning kick by Wayne Rooney. It was actually a bicycle kick that won the match. And for the rest of the evening, he walked around, but all he shouted was, "Natted." He says, "It's safe." And throughout the night, he said this all the time, and I could not understand what he was talking about. So very early hours of the morning, this party went on throughout the night. If you've been with everyone there, you would know that he brought the vibe to the party, and so did my other Kaka, what I call Kaka Mama Cyril. So it was quite a party. And we were busy playing funny and all of that, and then Shiromi, please tell me, what is your dad saying? What does this mean? And then Shiromi, obviously he had some very colorful words when he was saying it's safe. Shiromi said to me, no, he betted on Man United to win. So when he said it's safe, it means it's 100% because, you know, it's all good. And that's what he always said. And as I said, there was a lot of colorful words used, not appropriate for this time right now, but that's how he was. Yeah. He also loved playing piano. I think he taught his children very well how to play. They become very competitive at the game. I know how to play piano, but I would shy off because I know how good they are. And one of Lalaka's achievements is that he's got Cheryl and Shiromi to support Man United. Unfortunately, not so much luck with Rio. In playing Mummy had the upper hand there. But this is the colorful person he was. He was always full of fun, full of laughter, and all of us have spent some amazing moments with Lalaka. In our Hindu religion, we believe the soul's journey beyond this life, and today we perform his last rites. We pray that Lalaka's soul finds peace and liberation, guided by the divine light. And Praveen will take you through the whole process of how the journey goes forward from there. But though his physical presence will be deeply missed, his spirits live in each one of us. His kindness, his love for family, and his zest for life remains in our hearts and will inspire us every day. Let us honor him by continuing to come together as a family, supporting one another, just as he always did. May his memory be a blessing, and may he rest in eternity. So this is a message that his granddaughters wrote, so I'm just going to read it out. So it says, to our Nana, who also called us his goddesses, we will miss you so much, Nana. We will miss how you used to make us laugh with your jokes. We will miss seeing him wearing his signature hats and how competitive he was at Dhani, even if he was playing against us. And of course, how passionate he was about Man United. But mostly, we will miss and forever remember how he was always so excited and happy to see us, and so proud of us. We love you so much, Nana. 10,000 kisses and loves from Shushmita, Sanjana, Priya, and Ravi. May the sacred mantras and our prayers guide his soul on his journey, surrounded by love and light. Let us hold on to the memories, the love, and the lessons he gave us, carry his spirit forward in our hearts and our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. Just to add to that, there's no hidden secret that Lal is frequent. He shakes at tavern a lot. And whenever he's there, when United's playing, and there's opposition supporters, and he'll challenge them and he'll ask them, you got money, how much? Lal was a guy like that. But nevertheless, thank you for that, Natasha. We'll have a few more kirtans before we call upon Praveen Bhai for nice mass. Thank you. spirituality of life. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, our NG said that we give a sermon. And some means they have to participate also. So first thing we're going to do is we put our hands together. I'm going to recite some mantras. Then after that, when I get to the Maha Mantra part, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I would like all of you to join me, if possible. Is that okay? Om Ajnana Tirandasya Yanandana Shalakaya Chakshuromritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swavarantam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sadhanatam Sadhana Vardhanatam Vikantam Siddhivam Sadhvaitam Sadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Vadan Sahagana Laita Shri Shakavitam He Krishna Karasindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatate Gopesha Gopipa Kanta Radhakanta Namaste Tapta Kancana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Yashubhanu Sutadevi Anamami Adivya Vanchakalpatarupyascha Kripa Sindhu Vakevacha Patitanam Bhavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So if you actually do this 2 more times, they said that anything said in Sanskrit verse or in Puja context is meant to bring great auspiciousness. So we'll do it again. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 So I'm going to read something from a book that was written by the founder of our society, by Swami Srila Prabhupada. This is called Iso Upanishad. So there are many Upanishads, there are 18 Upanishads, and this is one of them. The mantra that we just chanted just now is in Pali Santana Upanishad, and it is described in that Upanishad as being the easiest and fastest way to develop love for God in this age of Kali especially. So therefore, I decided to join the Hare Krishna movement. It was a little bit easier than following my grandfather's footsteps. Although I think in many ways I ended up following them also indirectly. But it's okay. Om Purnamida Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Pujachate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Vasishyate. The translation of this reads as follows. The personality of God is perfect and complete. And because He is completely perfect, all emanations from Him, such as His phenomenal work, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes.
Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. Because he is the complete whole, even though so many complete units emanate from him, it remains the complete balance. So I'll touch on this a little later. I just want to read the next verse. There's 4 verses here that is actually a very nice verse at this point in time. The next one goes like this. Isha Parasram idam sarvam yatkincha jagatam jagat tena pratyena buddhika ma grihat kasya svikram. Translation. Everything animate or inanimate that is within the universe is controlled and owned by the Lord. One should therefore accept only those things necessary for himself, which are set aside as his quota, and one should not accept other things, knowing well to whom they belong. So these 2 verses, the first one that we just read and this one here, makes the point that we are all spiritual beings emanating from spiritual personality. So according to the Srimad Bhagavatam, according to Bhagavad Gita, and which will continue to expand on that from Bhagavad Gita just now. From Krishna, all of us are emanated in one sense, directly or indirectly because of the way the universe is structured, but we are parts and parcel of Krishna. So the spirit soul that is residing within every one of us is a part and parcel of Krishna. So Chirapachaya Vishnu as a super soul is residing within, is residing in the heart together with the soul, which is called Atma. So therefore it's called Atma and Parama. So it is described in the Upanishads that there are 2 birds sitting in a tree. One bird is eating the fruits of the tree, and the other bird is watching, the witnessing this entire thing of the bird eating the fruits of the tree. So that this analogy is given to us as living entities. We are born, we have the ability to decide good from bad, we have the ability to decide right from wrong, and whatever we do in terms of our activities in the material nature are controlled by 3 things. There are the 3 modes of material nature that control our activities. It's called guna and karma. So because of our guna and karma, we act in a certain way. So the living entity is enjoying the material world and its facilities, but the minute the living entity turns around and looks at the super soul and asks for help or asks for assistance, then the super soul takes care and starts to guide that particular soul back to the spiritual world. So that's what these 2 verses mean. That Krishna, has Supreme Personality Godhead, is complete. We have souls emanating from that complete whole are complete, but we don't understand it. When we come in contact with material nature, we lose that consciousness. Srila Prabhupada described that when you see raindrops falling from the sky, they fall in clear. If you catch a raindrop in your hand, it is clear. So similarly, the soul is also the same capability. It is clear, it is pure. But the minute that soul falls onto the mud, the rainwater falls into the mud, it becomes discolored. It changes its propensity. So similarly, the consciousness of a pure soul, when in contact with material nature, we lose that ability to understand who we are, what we are, and why we are here. So therefore, these verses help to re-establish that relationship. Understanding that yes, we have this material body, we may have all these material assets in our life, but they're all meant to be used in the service of God, because ultimately they belong to Him. And today, while we are here paying our respects to, in this case it's my mama, so I'm okay with that. At least I don't have to say Tata together. But we understand that because Lal Mama is lying here, and we all see that he's gone. What is gone? The spirit soul that was within their body. And we all know this. Every single Hindu person understands this. People from other cultures understand this. That the soul living within the body is what provides consciousness to the body. The minute that soul leaves the body, then the body is dead. It comes down back to the body. So it is very important for us to take note of that fact and to make sure that we also can change our lives, we can perfect our lives, we can start to worship and love God in the manner that He directed us to. So in that way we can become better. Because make no mistake, we will all be in the same situation at some point in time. There's 2 things you can't escape. Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur, the spiritual master of His Divine Grace Prabhupada, he made a very nice point. He said there's 2 things that you can't avoid: death and taxes. you can pick one. I'll read 2 more verses and then I'll stop. Then I'll if you want to start any needs or things. This is also from the same book, so Parasram. It says, Vayu Anilam Amritam Atadam Pasmakam Sariram Om Kata Smara Kam Smara Kato Smara Kritam Smara. The translation says, let this temporary body be burnt to ashes, and let the air of life be merged with the fatality of air. Now, O my Lord, please remember all my sacrifices, and because you are the ultimate beneficiary, please remember all that I have done for you. I think this is self-explanatory. I don't need to try and explain this anymore than it is. So this body is saying, temporary body be burned to ashes. Let the air that was within the body, which is the prana that we have. We're not talking about the material air that we're breathing in and out, but the prana is made of, the body has 5 kinds of air. It is called prana that helps to maintain the life in the body. So let that join with the fatality of air. And then they asking the Lord, the living entity is making this very saying, please remember all my sacrifices. Because the beneficiary of all the sacrifices ultimately is the Supreme Lord. And then please remember all that I've done for you. So in that way, it's making it be the faith of the Supreme Personality of Godhead that we should remember, God will remember Him so that it can actually go back to the spiritual world. And this is the thing actually. Many times we try and act in such a way that we want to see God. But the Prophet said that we should act in such a way that God will want to see us. Last verse. Anyenaya supataraya asman vishvani deva vayunani vishvahan yoga asman utaram ino uskyantastam tenam kam vishmahi. O Lord, that's powerful verse 5. O omnipotent one, now I offer you all obeisances, falling on the ground at your feet. O my Lord, please lead me on the right path to reach you. And since you know all that I've done in the past, please free me from the reactions of my past sins, so there will be no hindrance to my progress. So here the living entity is making the point. Please remember the sacrifices. Please, I'm offering my obeisances to you. So please help me to get rid of my past sinful activity so that I can reach you ultimately. So I think we all can learn and we all should learn, but ultimately everybody's destiny is in your hands. And every one of us can use that power. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhavin, for that enlightenment. I now hand you over to Panditji. Pandit.
Jai Shri Ram. We have come today, many of us already showing signs of emotions, difficulties in this difficult situation. We must learn to understand, first of all, that we are born in this samsara, this world. Then we have certain sanskars that we have to carry out. And these sanskars shape our journey continually. We have the movement which is called this Sharir, stool Sharir, which is gross body. But within this gross body, we have another body called the Nikta Sharir, which many of us have not identified. Not because we have not reached out to find out in the continuity of life. So when we are in this samsara, there are some sanskars to be performed. There are 16 sanskar, which is 16 sanskars. Starting from birth, which is called Dhanraj sanskar. And then when it comes to death, which is the last sanskar, that particular physical form, it is called unfinished sanskar. The way in which we let this physical form depart will be limited. But the form that is within us, that should have been based on our spiritual merits. And we find that we lack this spiritual benefit in all the time we have in this universe. We have to participate in this world because of that. And we have to share that with our spiritual journey, because that shapes us for the next birth and for the many other births to come. It is the way that we actually be able to evolve from these experiences that we have presently. In all of the Upanishads, the Gita, and even the Garuda Puran, the different Purans that we have presented to us, gives us hints and ideas of what is the requirement of birth. And hence we fail to capitalize on that. We cannot capitalize on it when we close to death, when we're ready to go, because it's too much to be more understand. So now we find that the physical form has come to rest, which means this body is no more, because the soul has left. That's what we hear when someone talks about death. They say the soul has left the body. So this soul that has left the body, where is it destined? Where is it going? What is here now? We are here to do the last sanskar, which is called the sanskar, which means we will have this gross body reduced to ashes, and we will do the necessary rituals that can help our soul on its journey to the next world. The next world we always hear about is called Swargalok, we don't have. This place is called Mrityulok. Why is it called Mrityulok? Because if you are born, you are going to die. Because it starts. The soul makes its journey to the next world. So in the Garuda Puran, it gives us, in the last verse of the Quran, that in this life we must also learn to understand some philosophy. The philosophy of what is needed to be done when you have the opportunity. But if you haven't heard, if you haven't read, and we haven't engaged in trying to do these things, then even our children will fail to see that soul what is there. Because the Garuda Puran gives us many, many aspects as to the journey of the soul to its goal. So, just to make some understanding that many of you will understand, we come here with certain colors. We have to endure with those karmas, whether it's bad or it's good. So first of all, here you have a physical form. The physical form is what enables you to go around, get around, and to contribute your journey. So then, what is the soul? Can we identify? Well, we just speak the last said. The soul is none other than the spark which moves it. For all of us, we have this spark which is the soul. And it's very closely related to God. But hence we don't go in that direction. We want to associate our lives with this physical form and focus. So, when we are here, and when we are given these opportunities of these sanskars, when that soul leaves, it deal with two others. I just mentioned 38%. Being the Sharir. Stule Sharir is a physical form. Linga Sharir is a subtle form. So what is this subtle form that we talk about? The subtle form is made up of your present prevailing karmas. What you are talking is being recorded and stays close to this soul, because when it contributes there, it will get all of its merits and demerits. And journey to the next level, and even when you come back to the human world, which is not there. So this subtle form that we talk about in the also goes with the soul. Then when the soul returns in another form, another body, that is after going through its conditioning, that the whole of Naraka Swarga has come back. When it comes back, it comes with that soul, with your virtues, and all of your difficulties that you have created. In those lands, in those families, where you have experienced that place. So, when we are about to be given birth to the spoke of Dhanraj, then it means Dhanraj means with your family plan. You are able to plan a family. We do that with husband and wife. But we want recognition that God assists, helps us. That journey, that when we receive this little soul that is coming from the whole of earth, Swarga, God may you bless us that we do not have that direct yet. God is Swarga. Many of us go to hell again. When you say hell is not somewhere else, it's in this. Let's come from there to here. Because you have planned and prepared to ask the Lord who can assist in these difficult situations. So that becomes your past karmic sharir. In this karmic sharir, we got three things that relate to. One is called prarabdha karma. The karma that you will come with birth. There's another one that's called chanting karma. So much of karmas that we perform that in your next birth you can't come with all of it because you have finished. There's some spot. You will come very fast. So that chanting karma becomes your prarabdha karma when you take birth. And then you will experience all of your past lives. And how you excel in this future. So, those two karmas will come back twice to again now. Given the opportunity, which is called one more karma. It's called Kriyaman karma. Kriyaman means presently, have I been what is my in this life? Or I just return to the fact that this ceases. So we have to come, this Kriyaman karma becomes an accumulation, it becomes a chikra karmas, and then suddenly, when you are ready to take birth again, the Lord sends you with the prarabdha karma, means accumulation of past births, clearly from the back, with some of these bad karmas or good karmas. Because sometimes we come with goodness that we need to do, the things that happen in this world and society. And then we realize that. Only to experience that. Then we want to know why am I going through problems? Why is that person doing much better than I am? Why is that person enjoying life while I am being depressed in this situation? Those karmas will come from previous births. In this birth, you should do Kriyaman karma, those karmas. So I'm just going to read into last aspect of the philosophy that tells you how to form the clear mind now, so that you are going to reality of the past, of the conduct, and accumulate sins that are worthy to go to the level back. So from the Nirvana, this comes as philosophy of understanding. Many of us don't want to understand what is this journey and why is this journey, which is what we do. So let me read these two shlokas and give you an insight into that. Bhagwan Deva Devashri Sharanabhat Prasanaha Asara Ghor Samsara Sarvadukta Patishase Nana Sharirasa Adanta Jivarasaye Jayate Samyate Jatesham Navidyate Sada Dukha Atuna Savena Sukhi Vidyate Sukha Dukha Pratipunya Paparupe Nyamvita Jati Tamdeha Ayu Yogamchadharmyam Ravi Janma Prapadyante Veshamapi Parampuraha Sasukha Divya Sharira Amoksha Chaturashanti Vivoksheshu Sharire Sharinam Damanushya Vinamyate Satyame Tulabdhate Adhyajama Sahasrana Sahasre Ravipothi Adasina Adhyamu Punya Samkhya Sopan Uttam Mokshasya Manushya Prapte Uttamam Yastarayati Tasmat somebody with Eulogy and Lord Vishnu in conversation. Lord Vishnu was answering the questions of doubts of Eulogy and all of the effects of one's birth to his death. What should we practice? They said, okay, instead of Papa Puja, Sukha, Papa Puja is going to do and we also do things that are not appropriate. Sukha becomes thereafter the difficulties that we have to endure, and the Sukha is the happy moments that we have. That also comes in. Then we say, this Tattva, which is the philosophy of life, that we have been brought here, cannot be practiced without this Manushya Shari. Manushya Shari means this body that we have been endowed with in this human form. Because only the human form has the ability to practice Tattva, which is divine philosophy. There are many birds, there's 8,400,000 species of birds. And we make the choice every time we are here of which bird we are going to come next. In other words, we are presenting ourselves for that next bird. It is not as easy as we say, when one dies, you will be born again. But born as what? As human, as having this Devashari, which means this divine human form, in which to practice what is appropriate in the liberations. This liberation, salvation, not all. Only comes after this divine philosophy can be practiced correctly. So now, many words will become one with that supreme soul. So what is the use in having this human birth as an instrument? And we have not capitalized on the requirements. As much as we say, I am enduring my karmas. I came with this karma, oh this little problem, oh that, or whatever it is. Can we bend these karmas? Is there room for this amendment? We have the divine gift of this birth, in which we start reanimating all of that. So don't let's just talk about my karma. Go with it. How can I now present my next birth is better than this one? Not worse than this one. Not further back. What given a simple examples, modern times, using examples, when we hear about a sailing session, they go through an insight and say, we look for the black box. The black box reveals a lot of things. All these ideas have come from our scriptures. Within us, we have a black box. Whether it be suicidal there, natural there, not there, then that box will be released. And it starts identifying all of these karmas, and we don't see it lightly by saying, that's my karma. No, my karma, but I am become better than what I am experiencing presently. And that only comes to control. We have, first of all, in ourselves that we can't identify that we can experience. So what experiences that we have in ourselves? First of all, we have senses attached to your mind, from your mind to your intellect, from your intellect to subconscious, subconscious to your conscious, and from that conscious level comes next, which is called ego. Even there is a problem. Many of us will say, we've done some pious things we've done, but we have to do the soul. It has to come back to get rid of that. And how is it ego? How does it work? Sometimes we do lots of pujas, good things, and then we have insults and demerits, like not your wants have not materialized. You will angry, and by that anger, you are not going to negotiate. If you don't negotiate, then your ego steps in, and this birth, you prepare yourself for that journey, because you're going to come back. That is the Radhaka will come back. Why are we born in certain clans and with certain experiences? That's a everyday born. My children give me a hard time. My husband gives me a hard time. My wife gives me a hard time. All of these little things. And that's you. They are your karmas. When they come, don't have the ego and say, I'm going to let go. When you come back, you will get a new body. What we want. Remember this, we are explaining this for the reason that we get closer to one, and closer till we become exhausted here. Even in the Ramayana has been discussed. Where you have the Durga, the Kakashuri, and when Ram came back from the past, he called all of his people, and And he mentioned only one sloka to all of us. He said, Bare bhagya manushya tarpam, sun durlabh samgranthan naam. Durlabh is very important. Having a birthday. Even the souls, meaning the deities that we worship, even they get into this human birth so that they have this instrument of divinity in which to cut the cycle of birth and death. Jai Sri Ram. Those are not seen members. I want to make our last call about going into your state. This is not before we get into
Thank you, Panditji. At this stage, before we go into the antechamber, perform the final rites that call for the immediate family, together around the casket for the final prayer. Just an appeal to everyone that the time was to move into the antechambers. Our request that you allow the immediate family and those that need to be in the antechambers to join us. Thank you.
Chixie, this is for you. Alicia, this one is for you.
On this side? Come this
ये वो